Hello everyone, welcome to Grand Prix Chiba and Table Talk. Rich Hagon here, sitting alongside our very special guest, Liam Thompson. Liam, thanks so much for being here at Grand Prix Chiba.
Oh, thank you for having me here.
Yeah, it's really serendipitous, which is quite hard to say and even harder to spell, that we sort of found each other. Because obviously there are so many fantastic stories in the world of Magic, and especially this weekend when so much of the Magic community is engaged in the great Modern Masters weekend. So we should probably explain how you and I kind of met virtually.
Well, it's very interesting. There's a podcast that I listen to on a regular basis, and I heard Rich guest star on it once, which made me realize just how awesome this gentleman is.
Oh, stop, somebody cut. No, don't actually cut, keep going, keep going. Yeah.
So I started following the things that you did, and I realized that you were the main face of the Pro Tour.
And then we got together over Downtime, the podcast, and the show that we do. And then when I suddenly realized, that you were going to be here, the clue was the word midnight, because you said, yeah, I stay up for Downtime even though it's at midnight. I'm like, who's watching at midnight? And it turns out Japan is midnight. So we're here. We're also, you can see on the table, we've got some of these. Why don't we keep our hands busy? Let's go hang. We're going to play a little game of mini masters while we chat. For those who don't know the format, very simple. You just take the whole pack, get rid of the token, and then you just shuffle up. You've got 3 of each basic land. Just shuffle them all together. You no idea what's in your booster, and we're just going to play one game of Magic while we chat. So you're here in Japan, but you're not here on holiday, right?
I'm not. I'm actually the head teacher of a private English school located about 100 kilometers northwest of Tokyo.
Okay, so when you say school, I instantly think that's either 4 to 11-year-olds or 11 to 18-year-olds. Neither of those are quite what you deal with, though.
No, being a private school, we're not part of the government, so anyone who wants to pay money to learn English can come along and do so.
Right.
My youngest student is 1 year and 10 months old.
What?
My oldest student is about 81 years old.
Okay, that's an age range. Now, presumably these two are not in the same class at any point.
Oh, certainly not.
Right, okay. So there's plenty of stories there, but there is always a story when someone from England, because Northamptonshire, right?
That's correct, yes.
Home originally, ends up here in Japan, and you've been here a while. So 32 now, take us back to kind of around about 27 was when you ended up here. Why did you come to Japan?
Truthfully, because of a girl.
Because of a girl, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, go on.
So, even before 2010, back in 2006, I met a girl. She was an American girl. Was in England, and she was due to go back to America about a month after we met.
Foolish. Okay, do you want to play or draw?
Oh,
don't worry, you can look, I don't care.
I'll go on, I'll play.
Okay, I'll keep, off you go.
Okay. Let's start with a swamp.
Okay, so you did it for a girl, and so she's heading back, or not, as the case may be.
Well, we met and we realized that we couldn't really have a relationship across an ocean, so we decided to just be friends. In 2006, at Christmas time, however, when she was due to return to America, England had a massive frozen fog storm.
Yeah, which doesn't happen very often in England, but yeah, that was a memorable event in recent weather terms.
And her flight got cancelled, and her following 3 rebooked flights were cancelled as well. I will play a planes, tap for a Dusk Hunter Bat.
Oh, lovely. Very nice. Yep, okay, I'm going to play an island, cast Rampant Growth, go and get a basic land card, which is quite convenient, really. And let's go and get your turn.
Okay, untap, upkeep, draw.
I think I better go and get one of those.
I'll play a forest.
Okay, so we're in a snowstorm currently.
Yeah.
You're going to hit me, aren't you?
I am, yes.
Figures.
Take one. But post-combat,
oh, there's more.
I'm going to play a foil Dusk Hunter Bat.
Oh, very good. Very nice. And a bit of red hot bloodthirst action. Super. Here, have a counter.
Thank you very much.
Right, I've already drawn, so I'm going to do that. And go ahead.
Okay.
Right, so we're still in the storm. What happens to your wife? Does she get home safe?
Well, her flight gets cancelled, and her next flight gets cancelled, and her next flight gets cancelled. At this point, I say to her, if your next flight gets cancelled, would you like to stay with my parents and I over Christmas? The fog starts clearing, the flights start going. One flight is cancelled. It's hers.
Genius. So at that point, Christmas 2006, and in simultaneous mode, I like the way you did this, 2 for the price of 1, you get the girlfriend for Christmas, and she meets your mum and dad. Good effort. That's a very good skills. All right, enough of the lovely Tara, okay. Let's talk about magic for a bit. First of all, it's your turn and you're about to hit me for a lot.
Yes, I think I'm going to hit you for 3 in the air.
Do you know what? I'm going to try and do something about that. I'm going to instill infection on your Dusk Hunter bat, put a -1/-1 counter on it, and draw a card. By the way, I don't think you drew for your turn.
Oh, did I not?
I don't think so, but we'll assume you didn't. I'll take 2, though. I'm at 17.
Okay.
Anything else?
I'll play planes and a sickle slicer.
Sickle slicer, living weapon, +2/+2, equip 4. Okay, sure, it's there. There's a golem sort of thing.
Okay.
Right, okay. Yeah, you're bringing the beats. I don't like this. So with my domain, I'm going to make a Viashino Slaughtermaster. Yes, I am. A 1/1 double striker to hopefully do something useful against you. And you can carry on.
Okay, untap, keep.
So let's talk a bit about magic then. Where does magic come into your life?
Magic has come into my life on 3 occasions.
Okay.
I started in 1995 with a little bit of 4th edition. A couple of guys in my D&D group picked it up, we played a little, but I had other interests. I was into a lot of things, miniature wargaming.
Oh, sure, right, okay.
Later at university, I got back into it with a draft of Plane Shift.
Nice, yep.
1 booster draft, first picked Pack 1 Pick 1 Draco, and went for the domain deck.
Hello. Yeah, so I've got domain, you haven't. That's, see, you need, where are all these colours for you?
I know.
Mini Masters, skill format, I win.
But the main thrust was one of my friends, another English teacher, worked for a different company. He went back to America in summer 2012 for his summer vacation.
Okay.
He came back with a box of M13.
Right.
My new role-playing group, D&D group, we split it and we drafted it, and it all sort of went downhill from there.
It all kind of fell into place, and so after 2, not quite full starts, but part 3, you're fully immersed, if you like. Okay, it's your turn. You're maybe hitting me or not.
Drawn.
Okay.
I'll play Forest.
Yes.
I'll cast Sunlance on your Viashino Slaughtermaster.
See, that feels bad, so I think I'm going to do something about, am I? Yeah, I'll Vapor Snag my own guy. I lose 1 life, so I'm at 16. This is back in my hand. That goes away. Then you get to pound me. I'll take 4 years, so I'm at like 12 or something. Yeah, fine. Any more for any more? I'm glad you've only got 3 colours, because you're killing me quite efficiently with just the 3.
That's everything for the turn.
Okay, untap, keep draw. More of that. Let's have another Viashino Slaughtermaster. Getting a little bit flooded here. I'm not sure I like this. See my hand? It's like, on you go.
Okay.
I don't think this game's got that long to go.
Upkeep.
Maybe this is going to do the business for me. Pump up to a 2/2 double striker. Holds off your sickle slicer, I guess.
I'll swing for 2 in the air.
Yeah, 10. Any more for any more?
That's everything for this time.
Okay. Well, that could have been worse. On you go.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw.
So we've got a sense of wife. We've got a sense of magic history. What feels like it's missing so far in this story is Japan. So when did you sort of first become aware of Japan as a place? Well, first of all, as a place, and second of all, as a place that you thought might have some impact on your life.
When I was 12 at my secondary school, we had an assistant music teacher who was Japanese.
Okay.
During class, she would help teach music, but during her lunch breaks, she would teach origami and Japanese language to the kids.
That's awesome. So you got involved through that, and which appealed more? Was it the dexterity of the origami, or was it the language?
It was definitely the language for me, I think.
Right.
We had about 40 kids in the origami class, only about 4 in the Japanese language class.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, it's not an easy language to learn, is it, by any stretch?
No.
I mean, obviously you're an English teacher, so we know about difficult languages to teach, but nonetheless, it's not something that's naturally intuitive, from what I understand. Going back to the language thing that you do now, who comes to you? You've said about age range is very wide, but why are they looking to learn English?
There's a lot of reasons for that. For the children, there's a lot of...
Your turn, by the way.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of tests with English, and the government's pushing for more English studying in schools. So of course, the private schools, they tend to pick up some of the slack on that. We also, where I live and work, is the hometown of Fuji Heavy Industries, which is most famous for producing Subaru cars.
Oh, like the Subaru Impreza and the rally cars and so on? Okay, yep.
A lot of the time, we'll have businessmen who are due to be sent over to the Subaru factories in Indianapolis or Detroit.
Yep.
And they'll come into our school and they'll say, I'd like a crash course in English, and I might get a private class for 40, 50 or 60 minutes, 1 or 2 times a week.
Okay, cool. You're going to hit me again?
I should probably draw first.
Yeah, go on then.
Draw, I will...
Who wants a draw step before their combat?
I'll play a swamp.
Okay.
I'll tap 2 swamps and I will cast Sign in Blood.
Okay, who would you like to target with your Sign in Blood?
I'll target myself, please.
I thought you might, yeah, you're at 18. Sign in Blood's such a good card when you get to do it for yourself. Brr. You found a mountain or an island?
Well, I've played a land this turn, so...
Ah! Hitting me?
I'll hit you for 2 in the air.
Yeah, 8. Me?
Yes.
Ooh, okay, that's interesting. I'll make a cameo of Ancient Law. So sacrifice it to destroy an enchantment. Your turn.
Okay, I'll untap and draw.
So what does your wife feel about Magic then, in terms of, like, here you are, you're down here for the weekend, you're away for 3 full days doing magic, which is obviously great. What does Tara feel about that?
She accepts my hobbies. She accepts me and my hobbies for who I am.
Awesome.
I mean, I'd like it if maybe she could play, but you can't have everything.
Seems like you've got an awful lot. You had snow in December, which is pretty rare in England, to be fair. So a lot of things seem to have been meant along the way. Feel free to pile in once again.
2 in the
6.
air.
It's getting monotonous, this. Do you feel he's winning 3 turns away? I feel he's winning 3 turns away.
Main 2.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Wax main Baku.
Wax on, wax off. Sure. Yeah. You see, you get key counters on that. Is it key or is it chi?
It's key.
It is key.
It's key.
Okay. K-I key. You learn something every day, apparently. Every day is a school day, except for you when you decide to come and play Magic. Any sense of because we sometimes talk with teachers who use Magic as a teaching mechanism. Have you ever done any of that? Is that something that's crossed paths? You don't mix the streams?
It's not something I've really explored.
That's fine, by the way.
But
Me?
I've actually met some of the players from my local gaming store at a company that I go and teach a class at.
Okay, nice. I'm going to instantly cast Sundering Viti to destroy your Sickle Slicer.
Okay.
Seems like a reasonable plan.
And the token goes away.
Yeah, so it's... I suppose I'll hit you because currently you're very not dead.
It goes through.
I am going to pump it, so it becomes 2/2 double strike. So I hit 4 and you took 2 from the Sign of Blood, so you're at 14.
That's correct.
I'm catching him. Go ahead.
Okay. Untap.
I'm also very nearly dead.
Upkeep.
Yep.
Draw. Swing for 2 in the air.
Yes, 4. Done.
Yes, I am.
He's beating me with 3 colours. It's not fair. Yeah, okay. I'll make a big thing. Let's make a Karplusen Strider. 3/4 can't be the target of blue or black spells, but I don't think you're going to cast any blue spells. I'm just going to hit you again with the Viciano Slaughtermaster.
That goes through.
Pump 4, put you to 8. Is that right? No, 10.
10. I was at 14.
Yeah, I thought you were an English teacher, not a math teacher. How do you expect me to win if I can't even sneak into extra damage?
Well, I do have a degree in mathematics.
Fair. Okay, on you go.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
2 turns.
I'll play an island.
Okay. Yes. And he's tapping the island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5.
I will cast Thoughtcast.
Oh, okay, sure, I'll let you do that. Draw 2 cards. He's burying me in card advantage. Lovely.
I'll swing for 2 in the air.
I'm at 2.
Okay. In my second main phase,
Yeah.
I will cast a, was that a Tukathung Talent?
Tuckatung, I think.
Tuckatung.
A Tuckatung Thalit. Oh, I mean, in theory, we'd want a double K, wouldn't we? If we were being linguistic about this, it would want to be a double K if it was going to be Tuckatung. Theoretically, a Tukatung, I guess. But everyone I know calls it Tuckatung.
Oh, it's interesting.
So maybe I just have lots of Australian friends and it's like, oh yeah, I ripped out the Tuckatung Thalid. Something like that, I don't know, we'll see. All right, I don't think that's a problem for me. I think the Dusk Hunter Bat's probably, because I've got 2 land.
Ooh.
So, here we go.
Go.
A big draw step. A big draw step. Oh, look at that, boys and girls. That's what I'm talking about right there. I'm not Craig Jones. That's no lightning helix. That, my friends, is an Evolving Wilds. Liam, great job, my friend. Thank you for the game. And thank you for the conversation as well. So it turns out we meet online. You meet your wife-to-be, it turns out. It snows, she stays. You come to Japan. You're a head teacher here in Japan, 5 years here now. But everything changes, and I gather that in the future, the plan is perhaps to return to England?
England or Scotland, yes.
Okay. Well, they're essentially the same, you know. I'm going to be in so much trouble for that. Final question, and it's a very important one, and I've been worrying about this through most of the game. How often do you eat bacon?
Periodically.
Table Talk. Rich Hagon, and this man was Liam Thompson. We'll see you soon here at GP Chiba.